This video is on regulations, standards, and legislation. While the legislation sets out the principles of public policy, regulation implements these principles, bringing legislation into effect. And we got standards that makes things work by providing specifications. Increase in information security breaches led to creation of new legal and regulatory frameworks to include security related to compliance needs across several countries. Legal system that relies on common law is known as common law legal system, and it is based on court rulings. Common law is followed in countries such as UK, US, Canada, Australia, and so forth. In general, the common law establishes three categories: regulatory, criminal, and civil laws. Regulatory is concerned with rules and regulations of the government's administrative agencies. Criminal law is concerned with breaking of government laws. Civil laws deal with litigation brought by private individuals. Security professionals need to know that laws exist to prevent cybercrime, cyberterrorism, cyberstalking, information warfare, and so forth. Security Plus exam focuses on laws that protects data, especially PII. Basically, any information which belongs to individuals and need to be protected, especially if it belongs to medical, educational, financial, and employment categories. Privacy laws may differ from national to territory to states. Privacy laws deal with protecting and preserving the rights of individuals' privacy. Privacy laws in the US includes things like HIPAA, health insurance portability and accountability, basically data that deals with your medical records. Then we have Financial Services Modernization Act, GLB. We also have final rule on privacy of consumer financial information. Then we have GDPR. It's the biggest European Union legislation that goes over how your data is collected and used. It basically forces companies to justify everything they do with personal data to ensure they're not doing anything malicious. This have a huge effect on businesses outside of EU, including US. Data that can identify you with name, contact details, username, IP address, and location is required by GDPR. The organization will have to prove that they have the lawful reason for holding specific types of data. Also gives organizations guidelines on what they can and cannot do with personal data. It gives users more clarity over the kind of data being used and how companies will use it. Then we have an industry-specific standard, which is not a regulation, like PCI DSS, Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard. It is not a law, but it shields compliant businesses from liability and is regarded as mandatory through court precedent. Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard is a multi-layer security standard that includes requirements for security management, policies, procedures, and network architecture, software design, and other critical protective measures. It's a widely adopted standard that aims to assist enterprises in protecting customer account data in a proactive manner. The Payment Card Industry Security Standards Council produced the PCI DSS security standard, and multiple credit card companies are represented on the council. It basically aims to protect credit cards by forcing merchants who use them to follow certain security precautions.